Guess we're live now. Pretty sure everything's not ready or set. And I'm pretty sure not many people on watching right this second. So I'll just get started, take a couple of notes of what I was going to say, what I want to say, so I don't forget. Today I have a nice cigar with me. This is the Siglo 2, a Cohiba. Pretty nice cigar. Sure, it'd be nice. Ooh, I don't have a glass. All right, wait a minute. Be right back. Hey, can you guys hear me? I don't know if the sound's right. Let me know. Let me know how the sound is. I can come back and get. It's fine. Okay. You know I have sound problems. All right. Good. Good. All right. So I realize that I need to do a video right now. I realize that I can't wait. What took place earlier this week with that video? That video wasn't for my subscribers. That video was for after I'm done. The reason why I put that video out on why I'm quitting YouTube at that time, because I had that video ready for a while. I had the thought process of quitting for a long time. And if you're watching for the first time, yes, I'm quitting YouTube. And I felt that I finally just need to take the Band-Aid off. I need to say, that's it. And that was my way of saying, that's it. And with putting that video out, a lot of people were upset at that video. A lot of people were taken aback and pretty pissed off that I made that video. And I wanted to sit and talk to you about it a little bit. First of all, again, that video probably should have came out later. I should have pulled that video out after doing a video like this or this video. So that would help most people cope with what I was going to say. But I'm pretty sure I caught a lot of people off guard. So I'm trying to get straight here. YouTube has to figure out a better way to do this when you go live. All right, now I got it going. Hopefully I won't have too much feedback. Yeah, okay. All right, so now I can read a lot of you guys, what you guys are saying, and I'm going to try to answer questions, and then we're going to go into the meat of this whole thing. You said it sounds a little quiet. I was asking if the sound was right. What I can do for a second, if that's necessary, I might be able to get headphones. Yes, I have Abelauer. No, not Abelauer. This is actually Belvini. The Belvini is very similar to Abelauer, and I forgot to get a glass, so we're going to take a break for a second. But I want to see if I can have some questions I will answer for you. All right, here let's go back a little bit. I'm going to talk about all the videos. I'm going to talk about At the least, I think I'm going to have 3 videos about why I'm quitting YouTube. The first video, as you may have seen, is out. The controversial video. That isn't really the. That's not the biggest reason. That's not the biggest reason. It's just, I would say, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. In a sense. The video that's probably going to be the biggest reason is coming out next, and that's time. This takes up a lot of my time, or this takes up anybody's time. It takes a lot of time to put these videos together. Even the video that's full of errors, the video that's full of problems that you can't hear me that good, I don't have good sound and everything else, still took me a while to put together. Why? Most of the time my videos, I go somewhere. I have to go to Little Treasury, which isn't far from me, but I have to go to Little Treasury. I have to set up at Little Treasury. I have to mentally prepare. I usually know what watches I'm going to review before I get there, and then I research before I put my hands on the watch the second time, because I go to the Little Treasury one day, look at watches that I possibly want to review. Then I come back another day and say, okay, I'm going to review these watches. I'm ready to go. Just the preparation of that takes time. As far as my cigar videos, my most popular cigar video my popular cigar videos, I'm at the tobacco company in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. I'm not close to Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. I'm 2 hours away from Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. So it's 2 hours there, 2 hours back. That's my day used. And the thing about it is, I could be doing something else. I could be with my family. I've been neglecting my family to make these videos. I have been, not to say neglecting work, but missing opportunities for overtime at work. Because this is not my full-time job, and that's what a lot of people are thinking, or a lot of people are misunderstanding. Not to go on a tangent, when you say, oh, you need a better microphone, or you need better lighting, you need a better camera. With what money? What are you talking about? Where am I getting this money from? Because believe me, I've gotten cameras, I've gotten microphones, I've got lighting, as you can tell. I didn't have this stuff before. A lot of times when people shoot their YouTube videos, they already have this stuff there. I don't have this stuff there, or I didn't have this stuff previous. So it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of money, and if you didn't already know, it's a common thing. YouTube doesn't pay good. Perfect example, which we'll talk about in my video. I make about, I could say I make in 2 hours of my regular job when I'm doing overtime. In 2 hours, I can do a month worth of YouTube AdSense money. 2 hours, I can do a month's worth of YouTube AdSense money. Or it's usually more than that. And a lot of times I work more than 2 hours. But what am I doing? I'm going to New York for a watch event. I'm going to Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. When they call me, hey, can you come in? Sorry, I'm not in town. And that's what I'm missing out on. Or back to my family. I can be helping my kids with homework, helping my kids with their soccer game, or something like that. That's the biggest reason why I'm quitting YouTube. Just that first video, though I maybe should have made that the last video or something, that first video is just, again, is what broke the camel's back. That was the final straw. And I'll talk more about that. Let me see what you guys are talking about here. Okay, Captain Zed, you're saying having a British accent doesn't mean you are intelligent. No, it doesn't mean you're intelligent. It's just the whole look. It's the whole complete look. Back to my example of one of my best cigar videos. It's the whole look. Part of the reason why you like, or not saying you, but people like that video because it felt authentic. It felt organic. I was in a cigar lounge in a walk-in humidor talking about the things around me. When you have it literally in your hand and you have all those things behind you, it makes it complete. Um, what I was saying about being naturally British people, upstanding British people, not all British people, but upstanding British people, they exude just like gentleman-like and womanly-like uh, things about them. It's think about this: Lifestyles on the Rich and Famous. It was absolutely perfect that Robin Leach was your host. It seemed perfect. Even like James Bond, it seems perfect. He's like the old James Bond can't be a non-British person. It's just wrong, and it doesn't have to do anything to do with say race or racism or prejudice. Just some things just feel right. Even say you go to a restaurant, a Japanese restaurant, and the person making your sushi is Jamaican. Sure, you're not going to probably walk out, but you're like, hey, okay. But you're going to, in the back of your mind, like, huh, they couldn't have got a Japanese person to do this? When all in all, I mean, it doesn't take much to learn how to properly, well, it takes a little while, but it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take your ethnicity to make sushi, but when you see that, it can throw you off a little bit. Wearing right now, it's a little dusty, wow. I haven't worn this in a while. Right now I'm wearing a Citizen Echo Drive. This is a Skyhawk. One of my favorite watches. This is not a new watch. I've had this a while. Um, it's just practical to wear right now. I thought it goes with the outfit, so that's what I'm wearing. Have I purchased any new watches lately? I haven't purchased any new watches lately. Um, I did buy the Tudor Fast Rider Black Shield for my birthday, which just passed. That's the newest watch, and I'll have a. That's one of my last videos. I will make sure I do a collection video, update to the collection video. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny as hell. Okay, James, you said, do you have 5,000 subs? You're just starting to succeed. Uh, in the relative terms of YouTube, no, you're not. Um, 5,000 seems a lot. It is absolutely, it's small. It's so small, especially for how many things I don't want to say how good I am, but the things I've done and what it takes how hard it takes to do this. Meaning, what I was talking about previously, all the things I have to do. If I was a young lady, all I need to do is stand in front of a mirror and put on makeup and not go anywhere. The makeup and hair, those things shoot up so fast. Getting subscribers there is crazy. They'll start in a month. They'll have 1,000 subscribers. I've seen it. It's crazy. For us, we gotta work. Especially for me, I had to work real hard to get to 1,000. It's and again, you don't get paid that good. It, as I said, if you're just joining me, I don't get paid hardly anything for YouTube. At 5,000 subscribers, even though I do get a lot of views, though don't reflect how many subscribers I get, it's still not that much. It's not that much for how much time and how much effort, how much research you have to do, how much preparation you have to do to get one video going. Now, with time, and that's what I was going to talk about am talking about, because I already shot the video. In my second video, why I'm quitting YouTube, I understand there's things I can do, but it's all time. I don't have the time to spend to do even more. I do not. And again, it's not worth it. Especially the cigar videos. The cigar videos, and here's the funny thing. The cigar videos get me most of my subscribers. Most of my subscribers lately have been from my cigar videos. My watch videos make me most of the money. My cigar videos don't make me that much money. My watch videos make me more money. I can't put, for some reason they won't go together. But the cigar videos cost so much more. I didn't buy any of this stuff. Don't get me wrong, I could afford it, but I didn't buy any of this stuff till I started doing a YouTube video. And in order to make the videos entertaining, week after week after week, I have to have a new bottle. I have to have a new cigar. At the very least, I need to have a new cigar. And give you a little background on how it's done. This is not, when you see me on video, that is not the first time I'm smoking that cigar. It's the second or third time I've smoked that cigar, at the very least. Because I have to prepare and understand what I'm doing before I come on video. I am preparing for these things. It just doesn't seem like it, I guess. James said just one a month. That sounds like something I would consider. One thing that I didn't say in the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down January. I'm not going to be done next week, today, or anything. January, when I'll be done, I'm going to call it in January. Would I do an occasional video? Sure, I think I'll do an occasional video once in a while. But at the same time, once a month doesn't do anything. It won't get you anywhere. Even if the video is really nice, it's still not going to perform the way I would like it to perform, or anybody would like to perform if they're trying to do YouTube as a regular thing. I dream of doing YouTube videos as a full-time job. Right now, it's virtually impossible. When I looked at my numbers, I said, if I just stay consistent on what I'm doing right now, I won't get anywhere that's worthy of quitting my job for the next 5, 6, 7 years. Literally anywhere from, if I blow up 5 years, more so 7. But what did I miss out on? Like I talked about before with time, what did I miss out on in those 5 years? And then again, this is expensive. This is expensive to keep up. Even if I'm not buying a new cigar or cigars every week, it's still expensive for, like I said, time. Time is money. And also time I could be spending with my family, with my wife, and things like that. Hey, guys, I'll be right back. I never grabbed a glass for my single malt scotch here, so I'm gonna get that. I'll be right back. Just be gone a second. All right, I'm back. Sell stuff. What do you mean by selling stuff? What should I sell? James? Oh, Jason, you're asking if I'm gonna pull my videos down? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That bothered me so much when YouTubers do that. That hurts so because a lot of times you can reference those videos and help you out for later. I really don't get why people completely call it and shut it down and throw out all their videos. A lot of those videos are good. Um, my one of my favorite guys for for drinking cognac and cognac reviews was Cognac Maniac, and I for the life of me, I'm like, why did he take his great videos down? He had some great videos. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to get rid of my videos. I might get rid of some other videos, but no, not my good ones. Too high. There we go. Well, Brian, I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I enjoyed making them, even though some of them were difficult and some of them flopped. I did enjoy making them. Well, Carl, getting an agent, I would have to be so much bigger. I would have to be so much bigger. It's having 5,000 subscribers is not big on YouTube. Um, I would not until I got to maybe 50,000 subscribers would I consider getting an agent or anything like that. I wouldn't be. Where am I going to get again? Where am I getting this money from? Hey, what's going on? G3. We got 12 people on here now. Um, I know a lot of people will watch this video, especially after the first video, the controversial video. I'll just call it a controversial video because I'm pretty sure they're going to want more. It seems like it's crazy. It seems like on YouTube, people want to be mad. They enjoy being mad. At first, when I saw all the comments and things, it bothered me. Then then I thought then it became funny because people were piling on and didn't even know what they were talking about. There's people who never seen my videos before. It's crazy. Didn't see haven't seen my videos before, or maybe seen one or two, and they were chiming in like they knew me forever and saying how much I've let down, I guess the race of black people or whatever. And that was funny. That's funny. For those of you who don't know, I've done enough to represent myself and people like me well enough. I was a police officer and I was active duty United States Marine. So I've did what I need to do for society and been a upstanding citizen or a testament to my race or whatever. Crazy. Well, Carl, I don't think I'm just done with this. I don't think it's completely over for me. Only thing I could tell you is I don't know if I want to come back to the watch in the watch community. It in so many other instances, it's put a let me get a little bit closer so you can make sure you guys can hear me. It's put a bad taste in my mouth. I was not expecting the individuals that were on there. And first, I thought it was just Archie luxury people. Then I found out it wasn't purely Archie luxury people. It was just a lot of people in that field and online, and it's online. That's the funny part. It's not cigar watch people any other place. It's online, only online. It's crazy. Yes, yes, G3. This is a Cohiba. Cohiba Siglo 2. The box here, Siglo 2. You see it? Is it upside down? I don't know. There we go. It's paired with the Belghini Double Wood, 12 year. All right, now I want to get to, since we've been in here for 26 minutes, now I want to get into the dirty part. Now, to talk about, again, the controversial video, why I'm quitting YouTube part 1. Everybody kept saying that I was wrong, that it's not because of my race, it's not this, it's not that, I'm wrong. Okay, two things with that. Let me get serious here with you. If you watch that video, you're one of the first people to watch that video, of course you're not racist, or of course you're not prejudiced over me, of me. Of course you're not. Of course. Right. Right. You're not. Yes, you're not. Okay? You to say you're not and to say I'm wrong, I'm talking about the other people who watch my videos and discredit me. All right? But here's the biggest thing. This is how I'm going to help you out. Maybe you'll understand a little bit better. On YouTube, you have the ability to take down anybody's comment. You can take down anybody's comment. I have been taking down the racial slurs comment, the racist comments, the horrible comments. I've been taking them down. That's why you think nobody's racist on here, because I get rid of them. You think I'm going to keep that there? You think I'm going to just let it stay? I try, as you guys have notated on here and wrote it down and told me how classy I am. Yes, I want to keep that classy environment. That's why I didn't keep that. Here's another thing. I cuss a lot. I cuss a whole lot. I just didn't want to have that atmosphere on my channel. I let people know that this is not accepted, and I knew other things will be this way. But back to what I said. In fact, yes, they were putting racist stuff on my comment section. That's how I know that it was an issue. That's how I know they're definitely not subscribing. They're not subscribing to me, and they don't like me because of this. They're not. So I know for a fact, yes, that there was a lot of people, and it's a sad thing, and I'm sure a lot of you don't want to feel this way, but in the watch community, it's a lot of people who feel that way. Let me read some of your comments here. Um, Jason, is it's racism and prejudice has come a long way. It's not what it used to be, but yeah, it's still here. It's still here. It's and it's probably always going to be here, not for any other reason, but human beings hate themselves. You know, part of learning about myself and learning about history of people who've been oppressed. English people have been doing it to other English people forever. You know, the Irish and the Scots both had to deal with England. They both had to deal with it. They both were. Oh, both of them historically had problems with England. So it was white people that do it to white people. I mean, this whole world isn't fair. This whole world is rough. And another thing, um, little story, quick story. When I was in the Marine Corps, we all were sitting around having a pissing contest of who had it the poorest. If you saw anything with me, my videos about who is Charles Wallingford, in one of the videos I explained how at one time when I was young, I didn't have a bed. I didn't have a bed to sleep in. And when we was having this pissing contest, I threw that out there. But the person who won the pissing contest and who was the poorest was a white kid from Arkansas, where he woke up one morning and had snow on his blanket. None of us were cold. I didn't have a bed, but I wasn't cold, and the elements was not inside my house. Was for him. So everybody has it bad. Everybody has their struggles, but at the same time, you got to recognize it. You got to, if it's there, you can't just let it go. You can't pretend it's not there, and it's there. Is it terrible? Is it just so overt? No, that's the other thing. It's pretty it's subtle most of the time, except if you read my comments. Went out talking too much. Oh, I'm sorry, Sebastian. You've had to find out this way, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Um, Again, to reiterate, because I know I'm going to have to repeat myself because people come on here. As time goes on, I'm getting a couple people, and I'm going to try to stay on as long as possible, maybe another 30 minutes. But people ask, why don't you just continue with cigars? Here's the reality. I don't like cigars that much. When I say I don't like cigars that much, like, oh, no, what I mean is I would have to smoke a cigar every single day to be able to have enough content and be the guru that I should be if I'm only talking about cigars. I don't want to smoke a cigar every single day. That's not my thing. Well, it's my thing, but I don't like smoking cigars that much. And guess who doesn't like cigars that much? My wife. So she would definitely shoot that down, smelling like cigars every single day. I can't do it. I don't, and I don't want to do it. I would like to smoke. Honestly, I would like to smoke a cigar maybe once a week. And when I'm doing these videos, I'm smoking a cigar at least 3 times a week. Uh, I don't know how to say this correctly. ADA PIDS, ADA PIDS, ADA PIDS. I like my cruise videos too. I completely blame myself on this one. I didn't set up my vacation videos as proper as I should have. I love the vacation videos. It's difficult to do blogs and to set the blogs up to make them palatable because I looked at the blogs like yeah, I wouldn't want to watch this over and over either. And that's what it takes. Do you want to watch this over and over again? And the way I did it, I didn't like how I did it, and I didn't like how I set it up. I wish I could do more vacation vlogs and things like that. Hey, what's up, Barry? How you doing? Once a week. I mean, that was an idea. That was an idea, and that's kind of, if you guys are paying attention, I actually slowed down my videos. I haven't put out 3 videos in 1 week in a little while. Um, that's an idea, but again, I, 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 I gotta do something else. And when I say I gotta do something else, my family needs me. I have been neglecting my family. I absolutely have, and I want to be a good father more than anything else. More than anything else, I want to be a good father. And the time it takes to do these videos, it takes me away from being a good father. So once a week wouldn't be crazy if I knew how, if I could uh, set my time up. I could do better with time management, but it's other things that another thing. I pride myself on being in shape. I've gotten severely out of shape, at least for me. I was in superb athletic shape, and then getting older, being in superb athletic shape takes more time. Here's that time again, and that is something I'm actually thinking about going into doing fitness videos and things like that. Um, I've always been into being in shape and things like that. I love fitness. I work out often if I can. Um, and for those of you who don't know, I went to college to be a chef. That's what I should have been. That's why I put these try to pair these cigars, or why I'm good at pairing these cigars. Um, with being a chef, I know how to make food that's healthy, tastes good, and a lot of times it can be difficult. And that might be something else where I might go into it. And I won't be back at on the Charles Wallingford. Yeah, I meant to say something to you about that, Barry. I'm sorry I'm cutting off what I'm saying, but Barry was talking about Johnson and Wells. I had a couple friends attend the Miami campus, and they came up to the Rhode Island campus to do their intern. I made some good friends from those Miami people. Actually, I have a friend I still keep in touch with that's from the Miami campus. Thank you, Brian. I'll try my best. I'll definitely try my best. Yeah, it's hard to stay with YouTube. I've seen some really good, really good people quit YouTube. Like people who have hundreds of thousands, 100,000 subscribers and they quit. So it happens to a lot of people. Oh yeah, did you meet your wife in college at Johnson and Wells? Jason, are you saying who's going to leave contact information? You talking about me? Me contact information? I mean, my contact information. Well, I always put my email on YouTube videos, and you can find my email if you go inside my pages. It's a little convoluted sometimes, but it's very simple. It's Charles period Wallingford at Gmail. That's it. So if you want to talk, I'll talk. I'll definitely talk. I made some really good friends. I've met some great people. I've had some awesome experiences doing this, and it does pain me. It truly does pain me to have to pack this up. But I just sat down and looked at the dollars and cents, and not just pure money, but just the reality of what it takes to do these videos, and it didn't add up. It's not adding up, and I have to, at the very least, I have to stop for a while. I have to. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm on Facebook too. Facebook is Charles Wallingford. It keeps going out. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Oh, let me go back because Polu Roller, he reminded me of something I wanted to talk about. And the whole purpose of my why I'm quitting YouTube video is to help the next YouTuber. If you're thinking about it, maybe you want to take over, take my place. Please take my place. And if you want some help in understanding what YouTube is all about, because it is, there's a lot more details than the average person really thinks. Because a lot of people say to me, "Oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" It's not that simple just to do these things that you're asking. So if you need some help, you want to start a YouTube channel, you can come to me. Send me an email, charles.wallingford@gmail.com. I'm here. That's it. Absolutely. You have a cigar question. You trying to figure out if you should get this watch or that watch? Yeah, yeah. I'll be happy to help you with that decision. I haven't had Attaboy. Was it not Attaboy? Atabay? Atabay cigar. Um, where is that a boutique cigar? I haven't heard of that producer before. You gonna stalk me now? All right. I made enough people mad. I'm pretty sure that I might get some stalkers. And you know what? As I'm doing this, and I wish I could have done these more often. And maybe what I'll do one day, I'll sit down, like, and do a video once a month. Maybe I'll just do something like this, maybe once in a while. Maybe once a month I'll come out and just say hey and shoot a live video and have a cigar, with friends, I guess. That'd be something to do. That'd be a good way to once in a while show up, and maybe even I'll do some cameo appearances on other YouTubers' channels. I love working with the other YouTubers. The YouTubers I work with, I had a good time, and all those videos, I, for me, are pretty successful, and I like how they turned out. Yeah, Jay, with your channel, uh, if you wanna get some tips on how to make it bigger, I can help you out with that. But as you just said, it might take the fun out of it. It sometimes it was quite a chore to have to shoot the video, have to edit the video, and then also you guys don't know have to clean up. I have wires all over the place right now, all over the place to shoot this video because I have my laptop here, I got lighting right here, and I have a power cord in the back and extension cord connected to that. So yeah, it can be You can take the fun out of it by making it a little bit too precise and trying to get bigger. I would like to do those things, Kirby. Go to those excuse me. Go to events like that. A lot of times they're not close to me, and again, there's the money thing again. Where am I going to get the money to do that? Uh, do I have money to do that? Yeah, but that's going to go into my family's vacation fund. So why? That's not fair for me to do that to them. The question was, what am I smoking? Is it upside down? Is it the right way? Let me see. Yeah, Siglo 6. I mean Siglo 2 right here. That's what I'm smoking. Honestly, I'm. This is okay right now. I think I didn't let it rest long enough. I was just excited because I recently got it. I probably should have let it rest a little bit longer because it's not. I've had other cohibas and it's this is for cohiba. They're usually pretty damn good. And this is just okay, and I think that's the problem. I think I should let this rest a little bit longer. Yeah, the two. Good, good, Jake. Again, like I said, if you want some help, send me an email again, Charles period Wallingford at gmail.com. Yeah, I'll be happy to help you out and show you a couple things on because again, some of the some of the improvements that a lot of the audience want to see aren't exactly improvements that make your channel bigger. And I know the audience is important, but sometimes the audience are like women. Yeah, it's gonna sound bad, but I don't think any women don't want to hear it right now. But women say they want one thing, but they really want another thing. So, and that's sometimes what happens with the audience. They'll say they want one thing, but in all actuality, they want another thing. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down right now. Atabe. And who's that by? Atabe, who is the cigar by? Sounds good. I'll definitely look into that sometime real soon. Where do you purchase? Where did you purchase? Did you purchase that online? Because a lot of times, some some of the smaller boutique cigars aren't available on every single website. That's cool. This is a really cool band here. Can you see the iridescent? That is really cool. Oh, TNT? No problem. Be it cigar, be it watches. What do you guys? Who is the prototypical? who is exactly from every aspect, probably for you guys the best YouTuber that you or YouTube, it might be a group or whatever that you like to watch for either cigars or for watches. All right, see you later, Polarola. Um, again, I'm not done till December, so I'll have some more videos out. Cigar Vixen, yeah, yeah. I think we watch her for what she looks like. Hmm. All right, Average Bros. I'll see you later. Thank you. I don't really look around at Johnson Wells alumni. I do keep track of. I have two good friends that are both are in the hospitality field. Uh, I talk to them all the time on Facebook, and one of them we see each other once in a while, maybe once a year. Cigar Obsession's good. Only thing about Cigar Obsession, he won't tell you a cigar is bad. He will never tell you a cigar is bad, and he'll tell you all the flavors, and that's amazing. But tell me when a cigar is bad. I'm the same size as Cigar Vixen. How big is she? Bradley? I'm not familiar with Bradley. What does Bradley do? Curtis Dale Cook. Okay, I'll look into him too. Hey Barry, what magazine are you talking about? The magazine. I do watch Tim and Bradley once in a while too. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Yeah, I might look into that. The Johnson Wales magazine. My wife actually gets it. Oh, did I? What am I thinking? I never said that. Kay Barry, I met my wife in college too. I met her at Johnson Wales also. I completely answering so many questions and trying to stay on track and everything. Yeah, I met my wife in college, and for those of you who don't know about Johnson Wales, we do trimesters. In my last trimester of my last year, I met my wife, and we've been together for 16 years now. Yes, she's a Johnson Wales student also. Almost done, almost done paying for college loans, but she is. Akuma, I've never seen Akuma before. What is he? What is his special thing, or what's one of his videos that really made you say, "Man, this guy's good"? What? Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations, 16 years. It ain't easy, is it? But we did it. All right, guys, it's getting close. I'm gonna probably wrap it up pretty soon. Um, got about maybe 5 more minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. What? Leaker Provider wasn't a good smoke, man. I'll fight you over that. I love the Leaker Provider. Maybe that's not your with cigars. A couple things. Maybe it's not your thing. Maybe that's not your type of cigar, or maybe the cigar it can go bad depending on what you're doing, depending on what the distributor is doing. It can vary, but my God, like I said, I'll fight you over that. The Leaker Provider is freaking awesome, at least for me. Dink Dink, thank you so much. Um, I would like to say, okay, you changed my mind, but unfortunately, my mind's pretty much made up. Ooh, I love watch history because my favorite is Armand, the watch guy. I love watch history. And before him, the distinguished gentleman, he did watch history all the time. CTV, I think, because he keep changing his name or his name of his channel when he was doing it. He's not doing it anymore. Again, he's another one who quit, and he was doing pretty well. You like Underground, you like Underground, but not League of Provider. That's okay. All right. Also, okay. Yeah, add me to Facebook. I'll okay the friend request. How that's supposed to go. Underground Shade is probably one of the only Connecticut wrapper cigars. Not only, but one of the few Connecticut wrapper cigars I actually truly like. A lot of them are like, I don't taste anything. All right, guys. Well, looks like we're about time to wrap it up. I have work in the morning, uh, and that's another thing that's probably adding to my, I guess, frustration on why I'm not able to have the time to do things better. I've been working I'm going away from home, so when my day of work is over, usually I'm not home. That recently just happened, but I got work in the morning. I enjoy this conversation. I hope that you understand where I'm coming from. Um, Maybe I'll see you later in another way. I still have a couple videos I'm going to put out, so please check those out. And I enjoyed the time with you. I enjoyed the individuals who made this happen, the situations that made this happen. A lot of you contributed to my channel to make, even though I'm not happy, I'm going to say happy, I'm not where I need to be at this point, but you got me to this point. So thank you so much. Little Treasury Jewelers and the tobacco company in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania, and in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much. And Cobalt Watches, thank you so much. You guys helped me out and made it happen big time. I'm Charles Wallingford, and this is how I spent my money.